Sorry, you got it?
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up.
Some free orange velvet, woo!
Sweet.
Sarah's favorite color.
So we drove 20 minutes to get these chairs, but totally worth it. This lady had them for free on Facebook Marketplace. When we got there, she was like, "Are you sure you want these?" And we were super pumped about them. She said she was gonna take them to the dump because she didn't think anybody would want them, but they're actually in like really good shape. So orange velvet is huge right now, my favorite for sure, and a lot of people really love it. It's super retro and fun. So we're gonna do our skirt trick and rip off these skirts, and then we're gonna sell them for a big profit. I'm thinking at least $300. We got them for free, so I don't see why we couldn't get at least 100 for each, maybe more. So let's get to it. So once we rip off these skirts, super easy, we'll show you how. They have these really nice mid-century legs underneath. They're super trendy and cool. They make them look a lot more modern. So this one doesn't have the mid-century legs underneath. It has the swivel rocker, but we still do that same trick where we rip it off. It still makes it look more modern. And this one's nice because it's extra cozy because it rocks and bounces and swivels. So we're gonna clean these up and rip off the skirts.
All right, so this is a really quick and easy process. All you need are some vice grips. We'll link some below, but you can find them at any hardware store. And you just grab a corner and rip it, and it comes off really easy. I'll show you how. But this whole process, I'm hoping to have all these chairs done in about 30 minutes. And then if there's any leftover staples, we'll just pull them with these, but you can use any needle nose pliers or anything really. So let's get started.
Oh.
Whoa. So that wasn't quite a good pull because I shredded the skirt, but you want to grab this piping and pull, and you might feel like you're going to rip the fabric of the chair, but you're not going to. That's just decorative, so you rip it off. May take you a couple tries to get the first one. So now that I got it started, you can kind of see what it's going to look like. There's a bunch of staples in this one, and unfortunately they didn't pull out. A lot of times they'll come out with the fabric, but that just means we're gonna have to go back through and pull them all, but it'll look nice and clean when it's done. This part, it's kind of a pain. All right, so just as a reminder, we got all three of these orange chairs for free. This first one turned out really well. The staples did take a little longer to tear out than I thought they would. They were kind of stubborn, so it probably took me about an hour to do all three chairs. So they have a really cool orange retro color to them, which is really cool right now. So I think we can get $125 for this chair.
Why don't you test it out?
All right. Ooh. That's cozy. It kind of feels like it's never been sat in, so I think we'll definitely be able to get $125 for it.
These chairs we decided to sell as a pair because they match. If someone really just wants one, I might be willing to do that later, but I'm gonna put them on Marketplace as a pair. We cleaned them up. They're really in excellent condition. There's nothing wrong with them. They really look like they've barely been used. And they smell really good. So once we ripped off the skirts of these, they look really nice. So I'm actually listing them at $225 for the pair. I think we'd be willing to go down to $200, but I'm gonna see if we can get a little higher number just because they are that really trendy orange right now. So if you are looking to ramp up your flipping game, or if you haven't started yet, I've noticed that Marketplace is so busy right now. There is so much free stuff out there, and or just really cheap stuff, because the weather is starting to get warmer, especially in places like Michigan, and people just like want stuff out of their house. They don't really care how much they get for it, they just want it gone. So if you want to get started, now's the time. There's so much stuff out there right now. So I've gotten some requests about what I write in my description when I post it on Facebook Marketplace, so I thought I would just read it to you guys. I just listed these, so let me just read what I actually have written. So for the title, I typed in pair of burnt orange mid-century velvet chairs. So the reason I kind of did a little bit of a word mess in there is so I'm anticipating what someone might type in themselves. They might type in mid-century chair, they might type in retro, they might type in velvet. So I'm kind of just adding all those keywords in because that's how it'll help that person find these items if they're looking specifically for them. And then in my description, I said pair of mid-century velvet retro chairs, so same thing, in excellent condition, super cozy, porch pickup available. And then I put $225 for both chairs because people sometimes are confused, like, is that your price just for one or do you want that for both? And then I also put dimensions. So I put 32 wide by 32 high and then the depth. So I don't have to spend my time doing that later for people when they're wondering if this will fit in their home. So they can just see those measurements and then go measure and decide if they want them. So in addition to listing these on Marketplace, I'm also gonna list them in local garage sale groups and like swap groups, stuff like that, just because it helps the item get seen by more people. So we're gonna list this and then our other orange chair, and we're gonna turn that orange into green.
Nice.
Thanks. So if you haven't seen these chairs before, we explain more of our process in other videos. We'll link those up above, below. Where are they?
Both.
Okay. But in the meantime, make sure to like this video and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. What do you think?
They're nice. I think we have enough orange in this room. Don't you?
Yeah. We can sell these ones, but they're pretty cool.